Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another Marvel Champions playthrough. I've been kind of dreading, may not be the right word, but I've been unenthusiastic about doing a Hawkeye playthrough, mainly because I think he's probably my least favorite hero in the game. He's at least bottom 3. So hopefully we can kind of make things fun in this playthrough. And maybe I just haven't played him right yet. Maybe that's my problem. So we're going against Drang, and I do feel like Drang is fairly easy, so we're going to do Expert Drang. So let's just hop into it here. We've got our main scheme, Terrestrial Invasion. We are going to be using Band of Badoon as our modular set, and then it says put Badoon ship environment in Milano into play. So the Badoon ship here is charge up. It's a special. Place 1 barrage counter here. Then if there are 4 or more barrage counters here, do 2 indirect damage to each player and remove all barrage counters from here. We have the Milano, of course, from the ship command set. Resource, exhaust the Milano to generate a wild resource for any player. And on this side, we have our force response. Why is this not focusing? Force response. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, resolve the Badoon ship's charge up ability. And then first player action, exhaust the Milano to remove 3 threat from the scheme. So we'll start with 2 threat, go up 2 every turn. We've got Drang here, so stage 2, he's a 2/3. When revealed, if Drang Spear is in play, give him a face-down boost card. Otherwise, search the deck and discard power for Drang Spear and reveal it. And then after he schemes, do the charge-up ability on Badoon's ship. So let's get the Spear here. Let's see, where's the Spear? Spear. Oh, there it is. Okay, right on top. So we're going to attach to Drang. He gains Stalwart, and then we can, as a hero action, spend a blue and 2 red resources to discard that card. And he gives him +1 attack. We've got Clint Barton here. So he's 3 recovery, 6 hand size, 9 hit points. As an action, we can spend a resource of any type to search the deck and discard powerful Hawkeye's bow and add it to our hand, shuffle the deck afterwards. And then we have Hawkeye is a 1/2/1. Quick draw, exhaust Hawkeye to ready Hawkeye's bow. Okay. So let's draw up. We are using Justice. Okay. Well, here's his quiver. So his quiver, you may play an arrow event attached to this card's left hand. As a hero action, exhaust his quiver to search your deck. Search the top 5 cards of your deck for an arrow event, attach it to this face up. So that's an option to keep. The problem is we can't stun or confuse him. We're going to need to do that to kind of deal with him, and I don't have the resources in order to get rid of the... I mean, I could get rid of it by discarding this, and something else. And then I can upside your head, and then play the arrow, and then maybe do something like that. Okay, I think that's what we're going to do. So we're actually going to keep this hand. Oh, but I want to get the bow, and I need the bow. We have to spend a resource basically to get the bow. Okay, we're gonna forego that. I think we're gonna discard. No, I think we're gonna keep our hand. We're gonna exhaust. We're not gonna exhaust the Milano. We're gonna discard Electric Arrow for the bow. Oh, that's Expert Marksman. Never mind. Where's the bow? I feel like the setup's going to be the problem. Okay, there's Hawkeye's bow. Your hero gets +1 attack for each arrow, and each of your arrows gain ranged, so they ignore retaliate. So there's the bow. We're going to play the bow. We're going to flip. We're going to exhaust the Milano, discard both of those to get rid of the Spear. We're going to discard Vibranium Arrow for Hawkeye's Quiver. So we can play an arrow event, and then hero action exhaust the quiver to search the top 5 cards and attach an arrow to it. So we're going to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there are none, so... And then we're going to swing for 3. Because we get the +1 attack off of the arrow. And we're going to keep upside your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Under surveillance is huge. We're going to do that. We're going to add a counter. He's going to attack for 3. We'll defend it. Is that what I wait? No, I'm not going to defend. I'm going to take the hit. So 3. Just 3. Okay. Then we have an encounter card. The encounter card. Badoon Grunt. Force response after he engages you. If there are no other minions engaged with you, do yourself 1 face down encounter card. Does that counter card activate? No, because I think they're dealt out. So because it wasn't dealt out at the time, I don't think it activates. I think we're good. Okay. So we are going to remove 3 threat from here. We're going to attack for 3. We're going to discard Fury for upside the head. So after your hero makes a basic attack and takes damage as an enemy, confuse that enemy. If they're already confused, they're stunned, so he's confused. We're then going to exhaust the arrow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nothing gets attached. And I'm going to dump these 2 for under surveillance. That's going to attach to the main scheme, so it boosts it by 4. We're going to flip down, and we're going to end the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, here we go. Beat Cop, my favorite. Okay, so 2 threat gets added. We're going to flip this. He schemes, but cannot because he's confused. He schemes for 2. We have an encounter card, so encounter card number 1. Going to be Blindside. When revealed, choose to exhaust the Milano, spend 2 red resources, stun the first player. The 2 red resources. Oh, there's Beat Cop. I don't want to do that. I'll take the stun. Second card. It's going to be Blockade. Hinder 2. Exhaust the Milano, remove 3 threat from the scheme. Okay. All right. So, I'm going to heal. Wish he was like 12 health. That would make, I think, make him better. Let's discard the Power of Justice and Upside the Head for Beat Cop. So, exhaust Beat Cop to remove 1 threat from the scheme, and then as an action, exhaust Beat Cop and discard it to deal 1 damage to an enemy. So, we're going to do that to take this. We're going to do this to get rid of this. We are going to flip. Oh, I'm stunned. Darn it. Why did I take the stun? Let's exhaust the arrow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, there's an explosive arrow. Okay, that works. Ah, but I can't. Oh, actually, this is a hero action. So this isn't going to be an attack. These arrows are not attacks. Because he just says exhaust the arrow to deal 3 damage to a villain and each minion engaged. So the explosive arrow actually isn't an attack where the other arrows are. Okay, I can work with that. So let's discard the Power of Justice for counterintelligence, max 1 per player. When any amount of threat would be placed on the main scheme, discard this to prevent 3 of that threat. Then we're going to discard this to play this arrow. So exhaust Hawkeye's bow to choose a player, deal 3 damage to the villain and each minion engaged. So we're going to exhaust the arrow, 3 damage, 3 damage. He's down to 5 because that is not an attack. Okay, so we're going to end our go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 threat gets added. We're going to do counterintelligence to prevent the threat from being added. That's going to go up by 1. He's going to attack us for 3. We're going to take the hit. So 3, 4. Give the villain a tough status card if the villain already has one. Okay, so he gets a tough. We take 4 damage. Ugh. Then we have an encounter card, and it's going to be caught off guard. Discard upgrade support you control. And we're going to discard Hawkeye's bow. All right. So we're going to activate Beat Cop. It's going to take this. We're going to activate the Milano to take that. We're going to attack to knock that off. We're going to exhaust the quiver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't have that. Okay. Float like a butterfly. So when a character you control attacks a confused enemy, increase the damage by 1. Yeah, I think we'll do that. We'll discard energy for float like a butterfly. So when we attack a confused enemy, we'll increase the damage by 1. We are then going to discard Cable Arrow for Expert Marksman. So exhaust Expert Marksman to generate a water resource for an arrow event. We're going to flip down. We're going to discard Sonic Arrow to get the bow back, because it comes back from the discard pile. And we're going to play it out. We're going to end the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So this is going to add 2 threat. This is going to be added. We're going to take 2 indirect damage. Oops. It's going to be 2 damage. He's going to scheme for 2. So 2, 3. Give the villain a tough status. If he already has one, then he gets 2. So 2, 3, 4, 5. That gets added. And again, this is we have this, so we have until 4. We have 4 more. Then we're going to do an encounter card. The encounter card will be Badoon Assassin. Badoon Assassin, after he engages with you, engages a hero, he attacks you for +2. So he's not going to do that because we are in alter ego form. Okay. Let's exhaust Beat Cop to take one of these. We're going to heal for that. Okay, what can we do here? Oh, we have another Beat Cop. We have another Under Surveillance. Okay. So let's discard Under Surveillance and Strength for another Beat Cop. We're going to activate that to take this. We're going to activate this to reduce the threat. So it's going to go down from 6 to 3. What do we want to do? I don't really love my options here. I think I just let them scheme. So 2 will get added. He'll scheme for 2. I just have to hope maybe I get an arrow. Let me see how many cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards. 11 of his cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 deck cards in the deck. 11 of his cards are in play. We have another Expert Marksman in the deck. We have his ally in the deck. So the 2 of the cards might be arrows. And if 2 of the cards might be arrows, looking at half the deck, I don't know. That's like a really low chance if we flip up and we run the risk of looking at the top 5 cards and there are no arrows there. So part of me maybe thinks I let them scheme. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. So we're going to discard both of those and keep energy. We're going to end our go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and we would have gotten an arrow. So, well, it is what it is. Okay. We're going to add 2 threats in the main scheme. This goes up. He's going to scheme for 2. Just 2. Another one gets added here. He schemes for 1. We have an encounter card. Badoon Warlord. He gains overkill. Okay. All right. We have another Beat Cop, which is great. Exhaust Hawkeye's Bow to deal 6 damage to an enemy, and he gains piercing, so we can knock the tough off and flip into the next stage. The next stage here would be discard top 4 cards of the encounter deck. Each minion discarded puts engaged with the player with the fewest minions. So I really need the arrow that hits everybody, which is the explosive arrow. So, and I don't have any more. I think that's it. Okay, so we have a few different options here. I want to heal. That's the first and foremost thing because he just is squishy. We could just take out the Badoon Assassin with this, but I like the idea of having all this. We can remove 3 threat from a scheme, exhaust the arrow, so we may not want to. We can deal 6 damage to an enemy. So maybe we just clear the people on the board first. And then we kind of can take a break and reassess on the rest of the... We can wait, and kind of maybe get a refill before this comes up. And then we can have the explosive arrow for potential minions that come out. Okay, let's beat Cop. We'll take 2 from this. Let's exhaust the Milano for another 3. We're going to flip. We'll exhaust this for Cable Arrow. So exhaust Hawkeye's bow to remove 3 threat from a scheme, ignoring any crisis icons in play. So that's been completely reset. We're going to take 2 indirect damage. I have to remember that. Let's discard... I want Dazzler out, though. If we play this to get this out, we'll get another character. Because I can just swing and take out somebody and not worry about playing the Vibranium Arrow. We'll discard this for Dazzler. So Dazzler enters play, confuse an enemy. So we're going to confuse Drang. Or we're going to confuse the Badoon Warlord. Nope. Oh, yeah, when a character you control attacks a confused enemy. Okay, yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to use Hawkeye to attack him. It's going to do 4 damage because of Float Like a Butterfly. So yeah, when a character you control attacks a confused enemy, increase the amount of damage done by 1. And then we're going to have Dazzler fight him, take him out. She takes damage. We're going to end the turn. We're going to keep Beat Cop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. 2 threat gets added. Whoops. We're going to resolve this. We're going to take indirect damage. We take 1 and she takes 1. Then he's going to attack for 3. We're going to defend it with Dazzler. So 3, 4, 5. Dazzler's been defeated. Encounter card. Badoon Engineer. Force response after a Badoon Engineer engages with you, against you, resolve the Badoon's charge up ability. Badoon's ship charge up ability. Okay. Or activates. Engages with you or activates against you. Okay. So let's go ahead and do this for the Beat Cops. So we'll take this off and take this off. So we probably don't need the 3rd Beat Cop at the moment. We're going to attack him for 3, so he's gone. We're going to... Oh, X would have been nice, but... But I'll let him scheme, I think. Okay. Well, let's continue to set ourselves up. We'll exhaust the Milano for another Marksman. And we will get rid of these. We'll get rid of, I think my threat stuff. Nope, let's get rid of these 3 for another Beat Cop. Whoops. And we're going to flip down. We're going to end the go. 1, 2, get an encounter card. Okay. Now we're sort of poised to kind of take control of the game and kind of win this game here. So I think that's where we're kind of at. We're in a really good spot. I think even if we don't have the explosive arrow, these Beat Cops, like these are going to be strong enough to kind of just take out whoever. He comes with 18, so we're just going to come in and just start whacking dudes here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see what we have real quick. We have Helicarrier, Avengers Mansion. Okay, we got the explosive arrow and the Vibranium Arrow. So we can just straight up knock that Pierce off, bring in the next stage, and Explosive Arrow if need be. Okay, I think we're good. We're going to add 2 threat to the main scheme. This will activate. He'll scheme for 2, 3, 4. That's going to add that. Then we have an encounter card and another encounter card. So the first one's going to be advanced. He's going to scheme again for 2, 3. This activates. We're going to take 2 indirect damage. And then again with under surveillance, we do not we're not there yet, and we have this last one, which is going to be Hull Breach. Exhaust Milano, deal 3 damage to the first player, or spend 2 blue resources. We're going to exhaust the Milano. Okay. So, well, I was hoping to. I won't be able to do both, but let's go ahead and pull 3 threat off of here. So 1, 2, and 3. I was hoping to be able to Explosive Arrow and Vibranium Arrow, but I think we're only going to be able to do one of those. So let's heal for 3. We're going to flip. We're going to exhaust Expert Marksman for Vibranium Arrow, so it's going to do 6 damage and has piercing, so this gets taken off. He's defeated. We're going to bring in stage 3. When revealed, each player discards top 4 cards of the encounter deck. Each time a minion is discarded this way, put it in play, engage with the first player with the fewest minions. And then he also activates the charge up ability. We need to exhaust Hawkeye's Arrow. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. Engaged, engaged. So after this engage with you, charge up ability. After engage with you, he attacks us for +2. So he hits us for 3. Oh dear, okay. Not really what I was hoping for, but it is what it is. And I can't ready up. So that puts us in a really bad spot. I think what we're going to do is we'll exhaust this for the top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to take a Sonic Arrow and attach it face up. We are then going to discard Energy, Quinn Carrier, and Avengers Mansion for Dazzler. Dazzler will come into play, confusing Drang. No. Confusing the Badoon Engineer, and we're going to attack with the Badoon Engineer, or attack the Badoon Engineer, and it's going to do 3 damage because he's confused because of Float Like a Butterfly. And then she takes Consequential. And that'll be it. We're going to keep that and ready up. I'm just really nervous that we're going to like take a ton of damage here. Okay. So threat gets added to the main scheme. This flips. He attacks for 3. We're going to have her block it. So 3. If this activation is an attack, this gets +2, so 4, 5. So she's defeated. I got to reset his health to 18. So she's gone. We'll add this. He attacks for 1. We're going to take that hit. Okay, so as long as I don't get like an assault or something. Okay, so that just comes in, and then it's with a boost icon, and we can use Milano to remove 3 threat from it. Okay, I think we're good. So first off, let's go ahead and let's exhaust one of these for Explosive Arrow. We'll exhaust the bow. He takes 3, he takes 3, so he's gone. Let's attack him for 3. Then we're going to exhaust the Milano to do upside the head. Oh, shoot. We'll discard Sonic Arrow to do upside the head. So that's going to confuse him. Let's exhaust the Quiver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a Vibranium Arrow. Yeah, we'll take that one. We're going to beat Cop to take all this away. This gets attached under here. We're gonna flip down and we're gonna hold on to that stuff. Oh shoot. We're gonna take the 2 indirect damage and die. Okay, hold on. We're gonna have to do a little bit of reset. We're gonna undo that upside the head and undo the attack. And I think I have to undo the Milano. Okay. We've already done the bow. So we'll exhaust the Milano, remove this. We'll flip down and heal. And then that doesn't actually go away. And then we'll discard this and we'll keep those two and draw up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We might just have to let the main scheme pop. Okay, so 2 gets added. This activates. We're going to take 2 damage. Then he schemes for 3, for 5. So 5, does that put us at 12? 2, 4, 6, 7, 12. That puts us at 12. So this gets added here. This advances. When revealed, do the charge up ability. So it gets charged up. And then this starts with 4, goes up by 2. After resolving step 1 in the villain phase, do the charge up ability. Exhaust the Milano. Choose either to remove 3 threat from the scheme or deal 3 damage to a minion. Okay. Okay. Encounter card. Badoon Grunt. After he engages with you, if there are no other minions engaged with you, deal yourself a face down encounter card. Okay. Whatever. All right. So we've got to really figure out our lives right now. I have to heal again. Can we... If I can maybe get out Coulson or somebody, I can kind of like just deal with some of this damage. Let's exhaust... We'll do these 2 beat cops to take 2 off of here. I'm sorry, we'll take this beat cop and this one. Let's exhaust this beat cop to get rid of him. We'll exhaust this to get rid of this. We're going to flip. We're going to exhaust these 2 to do the piercing arrow. So it's going to do 6 damage. He's down to 9. We'll exhaust the quiver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's an electric arrow. Okay. Oh, I should have waited, done that first, and then did the arrow. Attach the arrow. Okay. We'll discard Genius and Upside the Head for Mockingbird. When the villain initiates attacking against you, spend a resource of any type to return Mockingbird to your hand to prevent all damage from this attack. And then we're going to do these 2 for Agent Coulson. After Agent Coulson enters play, search the deck and discard off a preparation card and add it to your hand. Shuffle your deck. I think that's the only one. No, we have Spycraft. Yeah, okay. And then we're going to have both of them attack Drang. It's going to put him down to 6. They each take consequential. Then we're going to end the go. And we'll keep Spycraft. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's another under surveillance. Okay, 2 goes up. He does this. He attacks for 3. We're going to have her block it. So he's going to do 3. Put him engaged with you. So he does 3. She's defeated. After he's engaged with you, if there are no other minions, deal yourself an encounter card. So there are no other minions. He attacked for 2. I think we just take the hit. No, we're going to have Coulson block it. No, we're going to take the hit. Because I'd rather, if this is like an assault or something, I need Coulson to take that hit. Then we have an encounter card. So encounter card number 1. Badoon Lieutenant. Patrol. Okay. Number 2. Special delivery. You may exhaust Milano. If you do not, the villain attacks you +1. So we're going to exhaust Milano. And then finally, advance. He schemes. He schemes for 3. 4, 5. Okay. This gets added. We're gonna take indirect damage. He'll take a damage. Can I end the game? I think I can end the game. Yeah, he'll just take all the damage. Okay. Alright, so patrol, while we're engaged with minion, we can't thwart the main scheme. That's fine. We're going to exhaust both of these to take these out. Then we're going to discard these for Professor X. He's confused. Professor X is going to thwart, leaving 4. And then we're going to exhaust these 2 and the bow. Oh, wait a minute. Do I not have it? Oh, I don't have it, but that's fine. To do electric arrow. No, not electric arrow. To do sonic arrow, which is going to exhaust the bow, deal 5 damage because he's already confused. And then actually it does an additional damage because he's confused, so 6, so he's dead. Okay, whew! That was a little hairy right there. But we would have just swung and finished him off. Or we could have, yeah, I think we would have swung and finished him off. If we did the arrow to check, is there any, we had an explosive arrow. We also had an electric arrow. The explosive arrow could have worked. Okay, so that's it. So Expert Drang with Hawkeye. Thank you guys so much for watching. That was a little more challenging, but it was fun. Yeah, this Hawkeye deck's actually a lot of fun. So I'll link that down below. And let me know what you guys think. Do you guys like Hawkeye? I mean, I don't know. I think he's just the character that requires build-up, I think. And I think that's the biggest thing. And he's so bad at threat removal that I think you just got to rock him in either protection or leadership or justice. I think that's really what you're using, because otherwise you've got to mitigate this. And there's a lot of threat there. So anyway, that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.